So, our challenge today is to read through this English and Tagalog dictionary as many words as we can. This isn't a information video, but instead this is a video where we just try and push ourselves by reading an English and Tagalog word of the next dictionary. So let's start. Start with letter A, abak, to suddenly confuse, biglang malito, abandon, to go away from, iwan, to leave permanently, pabayaan, lasayasan. Abase, to degrade, hamakin, abashed, ashamed and confused, napahiya na at nalito. Abbreviate, to make shorter, magpakili, paiklin and daglatin. Abdicate, to resign, magbitiw sa tungkulin. Abdomen, the belly, tiyan. Abduction, ng kidnap, pag-agaw. Aberration, straying from the right path, paglikaw sa paghutid ng landas. Abet, to urge on modyok o udyakit. Abeyance, temporary inactivity, magpaliban. Abhor, to hate very much, mapuot, to loathe, masuklom, kasalukayin. Abhorrence, hatred, put, kapututan, disgust, suklap. Abide, to dwell, tumahan, to stay, malagi. Ability, na capability, power. Kaya, kakayahin. Abject, pitiful, miserable, kahabag-habag. Abjure, to repudiate, renounce, mapakitiw, itikliw. Ablaze, adjacent, on fire, burning, nasusunog. Able, adjacent, na position to do something, may kakayanan. Able-bodied, adjacent, healthy, and physically strong, may malakas na pangatawan. Ablution, a cleansing by washing the body, paghuhugas, paglilinis. Abnation, renunciation of one's inclinations or wish, pagpapasakit sa pagtikwil sa sariling kalooban. Abnormal, unusual, not ordinary, hindi kananiwan, somewhat mentally defective or subnormal, kulang sa isip. Aboard, prep on board a ship or vehicle, nakalululan, sakay, to go aboard, sumakay, lumuluman, to put aboard, maglugan, magsasakay. Abode, home, tahanan, a place of residence, tinitirahan. Abolish, to end, to do away with, pumawi, pagbibigay, wakas. Abolition, putting an end to pagpawi, pagpawalang bisa, pag-aalis. Abominable, a disgusting, hateful, suklam, kapuot-puot, nakapandiri-diri. Aboriginal, a native to or indigenous, una, nakatubo, taal. Aborigines, original inhabitants, ang unang tao sa isang bayan. Abortion, miscarriage, pagkakalag. Pagpapalag, cancellation, pagkahinto. Abound, to be plentiful, makapal, marami. Abrasion, scraped area of skin, gasgas, wearing away, nakatatanggal. Abreast, side by side, magkaagapay, magkatabi. Abridge, to shorten, magpaisgi. Abroad, in another country, sa ibang bansa. Abrogate, to do away with something, to annul, to repeal. Magpapaliwanag ng bisa. Abrupt, suddenly, hasty, bigla. Abscond, to leave suddenly and secretly, tumakas. Absence, not being in a particular place, paglibat. Absolute, complete, full, buo, lubos, certain, tiyak. Absolution, the forgiveness of sins. Kapatarawaran, ang kasalangan, absolution. Absorbing, very interesting, totoong nakawiwili. Abstain, to give up voluntarily, mangilin. Abstinence, the act or practice of refraining from indulgence na ang appetite as of certain foods, pangilin. Abstract, a summary containing the chief points, buod. Absurd, manifestly untrue, talagang hindi totoo. Abundance, a plentiful supply, kasaganaan. Abuse, bad or excessive use. Pagmamalabis, abuso. To put to a bad use, gamitin sa masama. Abusive, harsh or hurting, nakasakit. Abysmal, unfathomable, mahirap, maarok, mahirap, liripin. Abyss, an unfathomable depth, isang hindi maarok na kalalamin. Academy, a place of study, academia. To agree, to sumang-ayon, sang-ayon. Accelerate, to move increasingly quickly, magpatulin. Accent, a special stress on a syllable or word when pronunciation it, diin. Accept, to take when offered, tagapin. Acceptance, capable of being accepted, matatanggap. Acceptance, Approval, pasangayon. Accessible, convenient to get at, madaling kunin. Accident, casualty in mishap na sukuna. Accidental, happening by chance ni di sinasadya. Acclaim, to praise or to treat as a hero, mabuni. Acclamation, praise or pagpupuri. Accommodate, to have surface for, maglaman, to help, tulungan. Accommodating, adjacent to helpful, claim, accommodating, helpful, matulungin. Accompaniment, a musical accompaniment, saliw. Accompany, to go along with, sumama, to play an accomplishment, sumalaw. Accomplice, an absolute in a crime, kasabwat. Accomplish, to fulfill, tuparin, to finish, tapusin. Accomplished, finish, natapos, skilled, bihasa. Accomplishment, something done successfully in spite of difficulties, tagumpay. Accord, agreement, and kasunduan. Accordance, harmony. Agreement, pasang-ayon, to be accordance with o maalis sunod-sunod sa according, in conformity with according to ayon, sa ayon sa alinsunod sa accordingly. That's a lot of according. It's right here in the book though. It says in conformity with, nag-alinsod sa, therefore kaya. Account, importance, halaga. A narrative or statement of facts, ulat, salaysay, to give an explanation. Magpaliwanag. Accountable, responsible, nanagot, may pananagutan. Accountant, the one who keeps accounts of business, Tagalog, tagatuos. Accredent, V, to authorize, magpabigay, kapangyarihan. Accumulate, V, to collect, magtipon, mag-ipon. Accuracy, ng correctness. Kawalan ng anumang mali. Accurate, absolutely correct. Tamang-tama, wastong-wasto, walang mali. Accursed, cursed, lying, under a curse, sinumpa. Accusation, a change of some offense, paratang. Accused, change in court. To charge in court, that's one. Magsakdal, maghaba, to charge with some offense, magparatang. Accustom, to become or make familiar with by custom. Mamihasa, mahirati, masanaysay. Accustomed, usual or ordinary, kinagawian, kinaugalian, kinapahamihasan. Ache, continuous pain, kirot, sakit, hapdi. Achieve, to carry out, to finish, magagawa, magkatapos, to win, spent through effort, magtamo. Achievement, an accomplishment, one out of ordinary, pambiraha o kahanga-hanggang bagay. Acid, asido, asim. Acidity, the state of being sour or acid, kaasiman. Acknowledge, to recognize the authority of kumilala. Tamanggap, to be grateful for, kumilala ng utang loob, to answer, sumagot. Acme, the highest point, rurok o tugatog. Acolyte, an assistant to a priest during mass. Sacristan. Acoustics, different factors which affect sound in a room, church, etc. Acoustica, acquaint, to inform about, magpapadit, ipaalam, to have knowledge of a person, makilala. Acquaintance, a person with whom one is acquainted, kakilala, a knowledge of things, pakaalam. Acquisite, to constant agree, pumayag, sumang-ayon, paghihinunhod. Acquiescence, consent, o pagpapayag. Acquire, to obtain something as one's own, pagtamo, magkamit, to gain, by inheritance, magmana. Nobody's on in my blocks. God. I'm only at the 8th page though. Acquisition, the act of acquiring, pagtamo. Acquit, to declare free from fault, magpawalang sala. Actrate, sharp and bitter taste, mascot. Acrobat, one who performs on a tightrope, a trapeze, etc. Sikreto. Across, the prep on the other side of sa kabila, sa bayo, sa kabilang panig, advising from one side to the other. Act, an action, gawa, or the act of play of drama, yugto, law, decree, patas. Action, doing or acting, pagkilos o gawa. Active, quick, maliksi, alive, mabuhay, alive, buhay, lively, masigla. Activity, act or action, kilos or liveliness, kasighalan, something to be done, gawain. Actor or actress, one who performs at the stage in movie, artista. Actual, real, tunay, totoo, actuate, to incite or to motivate to action. Gumanyak, acumen, the quickness in comprehending, taliksik, taliksik, bilis sa pag-unawa. Acute, severe, intense, magtindi, keen, keen, matalas. Adage, saying, kawikaan, adamant, hard, unyielding, matag, walang tigtatig. Adapt. Let's start her now. Let's just get us do this. To bumagay, to conform oneself, to magpangibagay. Adaption, the act of adapting, magpahayag, pangangkop. Add, to join together, magsama, to say something more in tugtog. Addict, one who is addicted. Addict. Addicted, having a strong habit, being a slave to, gumon. Addition, that which is added, dagdag ang dinagdag. Additional, extra, karagdagan. Address, a speech, talumpati, the place where one lives, tirahan. Adept, skilled, expert, dalubhasa, sanay, eksperto. Adequate, quite sufficient, husto kasiya, sapat. Adhere, to stick to, dumikit, to unite in agreement, umayon. Adherent, a supporter, a follower, tagapagtaguyod. Adhesive, sticky, sticking, easily malagkat, madaling kumapit, madaling dumikit. Adieu, adios, interge or goodbye, o paalam, adios. Adjacent, near, contiguous, katabi, kalapit, kapilit. Adjective, a word which modifies a noun or pronoun, panguri. Adjoin, to be next to be adjoined, to makapiling, makaritig, adjourn, to suspend, itigil, wakasan, tapusin. Adjudge, to settle by law, ahumantol, mapasya. Adjure, to charge a person under oath to do something, mag-utos. Adjust, to fit, arrange, layos, to adapt, lakma, itama, ibigay. Administer, to manage or conduct, magpahala, magsarigawa, to give as medicine. Administration, a body of administers, panggawasiwan, administrasyon. Admirable, a just, worthy, ka-admiration, kapuri-puri, kahalaga, hanga. Admiral, a commander of fleet, almirante. To regard with pleasure, wonder, etc., mangga. Admirer, one who admires, taghaga. Admissible, can be admitted or accepted, matatanggap. Admission, permitting entrance, pagpapasok, confessing, admitting, paggamin, pagtanggap. Admit, to permit entrance, magpapasok, to confess, accept, umamin. Admittance, right of entrance, karapatang pumasok. Admittedly, accepted without contradiction, tinatanggap, kinikili, hindi kinala. Admonish, to warn, cautious, advice, magpapabala, magpaunawa, to remind, magpaala. Ado, a fuss, bustle, ignite, kuskus, balonggos, trouble, gulo, gilaglag. Adolescence, the growth from childhood to maturity, pagdadalaga, female, pagbibinata, male. Adopt, to make by choice into relationships, a child, mag-ampon, magkupkup. Adorable, lovable, kaibig-ibig, bighani, adoration, worship, pagsamba. Adorned, to add beauty to, ornament, bagaya. Adorned, decked with ornaments, napapalimutihan, adrift, floating without being guided, drifting, natananakay. Adroit, skillful, ingenious, bihasa, sanay. Adulation, to great praise, labis na, papupuri. Adult, of age, may sapat na gulang. Adulterate, to make inferior by adding water, magbanto, to mix, maghalgo, maglahok. Adultery, unfaithfulness of a husband or wife. Pakikiyapid, pangangalumya. Advantage, a benefit, kapanikinibangan, bentaha. Advent, coming arrival pagdating, pagsapit, the 4 weeks before Christmas. Adventure, a dangerous overtaking magpanib na pakikipag sa palaran. Magsisipag palaran, ha? Adventure, a seeker of fortune, a bunterero. Adverb, pangangbay. Adversary, an enemy, kaaway, kagalit, an opponent, kalaban, katunggali. Adverse, contrary, masama, opposed, laban. Hardship, hira. Misfortune, kawasing, plead, distress, kagabalitan. Advertisement, a public notice, sinisyo, advice. An opinion about what should be done, payo, pangaral. Tagulbin, paala. Advice, to give advice to counsel, magpayo, magaral. Magpaala, to inform, notify, magpatalastas, magpasabi. Advocate, a defender, tapagtanggol, isuporta, tanggatayod, tagapagtagkilik, aerial, antenna, a random hangars shed for aircraft, silungan ng mga aeroplano. Aeronautics, science of art of aviation, karunungan, hinggil sa pagpahaltid ng aeroplano. Afar, from, or at, or to a, great distance, masamalayo. Affability, courteousness, pagkapagmagalang, kindness, kabaitan. Affable, courteous, magalang, mapitagan, kundi, kind, mabait, easy to talk to, mabait, kausapin. Affair, a thing, matter, bagay, a concern, kapagkaran suliranin. Affect, to produce a result or effect on, magkabisa. Umektibo, to malab, to have a bad or detrimental effect, detrimental effect on, magkasama, magkapinsala. Affected, pretended pakunawi, pagbalatak kayo. Affection, a strong, tender attachment, pagmamahal, love, pag-ibig, pagsuyo. Affectionate, loving, showing affection, magpaghalag, magiliw. Affidavit, a written statement sworn to be true. Affidavit, sinumpaang pahayag. Affiliate, to associate, join o manib, sumapi, to join together, magsanib, magugnay. Affinity, a relationship through marriage, not a blood. Relasyon, pagkamag-anak dahil sa matrimonyo, kasal. Affirm, to confirm or ratify. Magpatibay, to assert strongly, maindigdigingan, igit. Affirmation, a declaration, pagpahayag, a confirmation, patunay, pagpapatoo. Affix, to affix with signature, to sign, lumagda. Pumirma, affix in grammar, a part added to a word, panlapi. Afflict, to cause pain, to makasakit. To afflict by punishing, mapasura. Affliction, grief, dulamhati, pain, sakit, di, kirot. Affluent, abundant supply of kasaganan. Affray, a noisy quarrel. A fight in public, away, bakbakan, gulo. Affront, an open insult, paghamak, pagdusta. A fire, on fire burning, nasusunog, nasisilab. A flame, adjacent on fire, a blaze, nag-aalab ng ingis. A float, floating, nakalutang. A foot, on foot, lakad, ng lakad. Aforesaid, mentioned before, nabangit, nasabi, naturungan. Afraid, frightened, feeling fear, takot. Afresh, again, muli-uli. After, following the course of, later than, pagkatapos, pagkaraan. Aftermath, a later product of result, bunga, resulta. Afternoon, hapon. Afterwards, later, pagkatapos, pagkaraan. Again, at a second or another time, muli-uli naman. Against, in opposition to, laban, kontra, salunggat. Age, in the time of life, gulang, edad, a period of time, panahon. Agents of office or district ahencia, agent on one's doing business for a company, ahente. Aggrandize, to make great, empower, wealth, rank, etc. Magpalakas, magpayaman. Aggravate, to make worse, magpalubha, magpabigla, to annoy, yumamot. Aggregate, to amount, to magkahalaga, umabot sa total kabuuan at collection ng katipunan. Aggression, an attack, pagslakay, an unprovoked attack, wala sa matuwid na panalakay. Aggressive, disposed to begin an attack or quarrel. Mapusok, paalaway. Aggressor, the one that brings on attack. Ang nananalakay, ang sumasalakay. Sumasalakay. Oh. Aggrieve, to injure unjustly, oppress. Mang-api, to hurt the feeling, mabigay ng sama ng loob. Aghast, struck with horror, naghilakbot ng ngilabot, filled with terror, takot. Agile, nimble, alert, lively, maliksi, mabilis, active, masigla. Agitation, a moving or shaking, kalog-galaw, noisy confusion, kaignayan, kaguluhan. Agitator, yeah. A person who tries to make people discontented with something as they are. Manunulusol. Agnostic, a person who thinks that nothing can be known about the existence of God. Agnostiko, taong may palagay na di maaring malaman kung may Diyos o wala. Ago, past, gone by, nakaraan, nakalipas. Agog, eager, curious, excited, sabik na sabik. Agonize, to feel very great pain, mahirap na sasakit. Agony, suffering the dying, maghihilag, pahinggalo, pag-aagaw buhay, pain and sakit. Agree to suit one's ESP, climate, food, etc. Mahiyang. Bye-bye. Next page. This is not easy. Like, this is way too many words. But let's just do our best. Agreeable, pleasing, giving pleasure, nakakalugod, nakisiya, suitable, befitting, bagay angkop. Agreement, a mutual understanding of kasunduan, harmony, pagkakasundo, pagkakaisa, a bargain, deal, contract, kontrata, kasundunan. Agriculture, of agriculture, having to do with farming. Pagsaka, hinggil sa pagsasaka. It's agriculture. Farming, tillage, pagsasaka, pagbubukid. Agriculturist, a farmer, magsasaka, pagbubukid. A ground, on the bottom in shallow water, on the shore, nakasayan. Ahead of, straight in front of one, una, in advance, nauuna. A, to help support, tulong, pagtulog, sa core, relief, sa kulolo. Ill, to be ill, may sakit, may karamdaman, may depresya. Ailment, illness, sickness, karamdaman, sakit, pagkakasakit, depresya. Aim, an interior layunin, tungguin sa balak, a purpose, sadya, dahilan pakay. Air, the mixture of gases that surrounds the earth, atmosphere, hangin. Air castle, a daydream, pangangarap ng gising. Aircraft, airplane, sakyang paghimpapawid. Air Force, the aviation branch of a country's armed forces, hukbong paghimpapawid. Airmail, mail sent by aircraft. Koryong, panghimpapawid. Airport, the place for airplanes to land and to start from. Paliparan, himpilan ng aeroplano. Air pump, a machine for forcing air na drawn air out of something. Bomba ng hangin. Airtight, so tight that no air that can get in or out, hindi mapasukan o malalabasan ng hangin. Airy, an open to free current of fresh air, breezy, mahangin, aliwalas. Aisle, the part of a church of the side of the main part or nave. Alakriti, brisik, ang eager, action, liveliness, kaagaman, ng katawan, kasighalan. Alarm, a warning of danger, babal, hudyat, alarma, fright, fear, takot, pangamba. Alarmist, a person who is easily alarmed, taong makatulon. Alb, a long white robe worn by a priest or mass. Alba, albumen, the white of an egg, puti ng itlog, klaro ng itlog. Alcoholic, containing alcohol, may alcohol, habitual, drunkard, lasinggo. Alderman, a counselor, konsehal. Ale, beer, cerveza. Alert, watchful, wide awake, listo. A branch of mathematics, algebra. Alias, an assumed name, alias, balakatong ngalan. Alibi, An excuse dahilan sangkalan. Alien, foreigner, dayuhan, taga ibang bansa, panyagi, allied to get down, get off. Bumaba, umiibis, lumapag. Align to put in a straight line, magpantay, panay, pumila. Alignment and arrangement in a straight line, pagkakahanay-hanay. Pagkakahilera, alike, similar like one another. Magkamukha, magkatulad, magkahawing. Alimony, legal allowance from husbands to wife because of separation. Sustento, um, alive, living, buhay, actively, lively, brisk, masigla. Allegations, assertion without proof ang sinasabi. Panindigan, alleged to state positively without proof or manindigan, simply to assert, magsabi. Allegiance, loyalty, faithfulness, katapatan. Allegory, representation by a figurative story, allegoria, talinghaga. Allergic, masama na sa katawan, hindi hiyak. Alleviate, to lighten or to lessen physical or mental trouble. Magpakalma. Alley, a narrow back street istinta makatipot na daan kalihyon. Alliance, a union formed by agreement, pag-aanib-anib, pagkasama, kaysayan, alyansa. Allied, united by agreement, magkaanib. Alligator, broad meaning any crocodile, buwaya. Allot, to divide and to distribute parts or shares of mamahagi. Allow, to permit. Pahayag, pumayag, to give, let have, magbigay. Allowance, amount for expenses, gulin, paggastos, sustento. Alloy, an inferior metal with a more valuable one, mahabang uri na metal na kahalo na mataas ng uri. Alright, correct, tama. Tumpak, wasto, yes, oo. Good enough, mabuti na, mahusay na, tama na. All Saints Day, Todos los Santos, araw ng mga banal. Allude, to refer indirectly, mention slightly, mapaaring, magpahiwatang, magparamdam. Allure, to tempt, tumusko, to attract, humikayat, umakit, at to captive, bumiyag, to charm ng gayuma. Allusion, a direct reference sa paranday parinig, pahiwanang paramdaman tuyok. An ally of person or state united with another for a special purpose, kaanib, kapanig, kapanilag, ally to unite or to join by alliance, kumapi, sumanib, umanib, pumanig. Oh boy. Ancestry, one's ancestor ang kang pinagmulan. Anchor, an implement for holding a vessel fast by means of cables. Angkla, angkora, anchory, a very small fish. Dilis, ancient, very old, luma, nakapatanda na, and unconscious at. Anecdote, a short account of some interesting incident or event. Anekdota, anemia, lack of blood, anemia, kakulangan sa dugo. Anew, again, once more, muli-uli, minsan pa in a new way ng panibago. Ang angel, anghel. Angelic, like an angel, parang ma-anghel, mukhang anghel. Angelos, orasyon. Anger, vindicate, passion, galit, hatred, puot. Angle, geometrical, anggulo, a corner sulok. Angler, a person who fishes with hooks and line. Mamingwit, mamansing, angry, feeling, or showing, anger, galit. Anguish, a very great pain or grief, hapis sa dalamhi, sakit. Animal, a beast, hayop, to act like an animal, mag-asal hayop. Animate, to give life to, magbigay ng buhay, to make lively, magpasiwag, pasigilan. Animated, living alive, buhay, fiery, maapoy. Animosity, violent hatred, makling, puot, patinding ankle, annex, annihilation, anniversary, I skipped a few, let's go back. Ankle, the joint connecting the foot with the leg. Bukong, annex, an addition to building, dugtong, dag, dating, kasugdong. Annihilate, to destroy completely, pumaksak, to wipe out of existence, lumipol. Annihilation, to complete destruction, paglipol, pagpuksa. Anniversary, the annual return of the day of the past event, kaarnawan, anibersaryo. Announce, to make known formally, pagpahayag, pagpahayag, mapabatid, ipaalam, to give public notice of magpapatalastas. Announcement, a notifying patalastas, pahayag, pababala, a public notice of some kind in a newspaper. Palathata, anunsyo. Announcer, a person or thing that announces, tagapagbalita, tagapagpapahayag. Annoyed, to feel annoyed, mayamot, to make angry, magpalit, to pester, mambubusit. Annoyance, the act of annoying, pagyamot, pagbuisit, pag-abala. Annual, in a year for a year, sa isang taon, a book published once a year, annual, taon ng aklat, annually, yearly, each year, taon-taon, bawat taon, kada taon. Ano, to destroy the force of abolish, pawalang bisa, walang saysay. Ano, Latin words meaning year, taon, per annum sa bawat taon. Sa Santaon Annunciation, the greeting of the angel to Mary, ang pagbati ng anghel kay Maria. Anyon, to rub or smear with the holy oil, pagpapahanit pahiran ng santo oleo. Anomalous, not according to the common rule of normal, irregular, tiwali. Anomaly, an irregular katiwalan, anonymous, not signed, walang lagda, nameless, pangalan ng sumulat. Another, different, iba, one more, isa pa. Answer, reply to a question, etc. Sagot, tugon. Answerable, responsible, may panangulan that can be answered sa sagot, maaring sagutin. Antagonism, mutual opposition, salunggatan, labanan, awayan, enmity, samaan ng loob, kagalitan. Antagonist, one who fights another in a combat or a contest, opponent or rival. Kalaban, kaaway, kasalungkut, kasalunggat. Antarctic, the South Polar region, Antarctico. Antecedent, going before, previous, happening before, una, nauna. Antedate, to give an earlier date, to magpaaga ng petsa, paghalan ang petsa. Antenna, the feelers on the head of an insect, spider, lobster, sunggot, aerial or long wire for radio or television antenna. Anthem, a song, awit, song of devotion, hymno. Anthill, punso. Anthology, a collection of poems or prose selections. Antolohiya, katipunan ng mga piling akda, maging tula, ang tulayan. Anthropology, science that deals with the origin, developments, customs, races, and beliefs of mankind. Anthropophilia, tauhan. Ante, prefix meaning against, opposed to, laban, kontra, salungkat, anticipate, to expect, umasa, umasab, to await, maghihitay. Anticipation, the act of looking forward to. Expectations, pag-asa, paghihintay, pag-asam. Antics, folly or silly gestures and actions, katatawang-tawang kilos, mga kalokohan. Antidote, a remedy to counteract effects of poison, pamatbisa, remedy for an evil, panlunas. Antipathy, a strong or fixed dislike, a feeling against, pagkainis, pagkamuhi, suklang. Antiquated, out of date, old-fashioned, sa una, sinauna. Antique, an olden times of bygone style, sa una pa, antigo. Oh boy. Antiquity, long times ago, matandang panahon. Antiseptic, something that prevents infection. Antisepecto, antithesis, the direct opposite of katumbalikan, kabaligatan. Antler, a horn of deer. Sunggay ng usa. Antness, bahay langgam. Antonym, a word that means the opposite of another. Salitang kasalungkut, ang ibang salita sa kalunghugan. Anvil, iron steel, a block on which metals are hammered, palihan. Anxiety, the disturbance of mind regarding some uncertain event. Pag-aala, pagkabahala, pag-aagam, pagkabilisa. Anxious, worried, uneasy, restless, balisa, nagbabahala. To be earnestly serious, manabik. Any, out of many, ano man, masakit ano, maski ano, kahit ano. Anywhere, in any place, kahit saan. Apart, aside, bukod, tangi, away from, magkahiwalay. Apathy, the lack of feeling, dullness of feeling, kawalang damdamin, lack of interest, indifference. Walang interes, kawalang malasakit. Ape, a tailless long-armed animal, somewhat like a monkey, bakulaw, to imitate, mimic, gumagad. Apex, the highest point, taluktok, tuktok, tugatog. A piece, each for each one, bawat na isa ang isa. Apocalypse, revelation, pahayag, apokalipsis. Apologetic, making an apology, expressing regret. Humihingi ng tawad, humingi ng paumanhin. Apologize, to make an apology. Humingi ng tawad, humingi ng paunahin. Apology, asking pardon, paghingi ng tawad o paumanhin. Apoplexy, a sudden loss of power to feel, think, or move caused by brain injury. Paralysis. Apostrophe, a sign that used indicate omission of a letter could lead. Appalling. Terrifying, kakilala, kilabot. Moving to apathy, nakapanlumo. Apparatus, a tool, kasangkanan, things being used. Kagamitan, aparato, apparel, clothing, dress. Kasuotan, damit. Apparel, clothes, dress up. Bihis, nakabihis. Apparent, clear, evident, obvious. Maliwanag, malinaw. Seeming that appears to be para, tila, wari sa malas. Apparently, as far as one can judge by appearance, tila, mukha, wari. Apparition, a vision, pangitan, a ghost, multo. Appeal, an earnest request, a call to feelings, samo, a call for public support, for help. Panawagan, to be attractive, makaokit. Appear, to be seen, makita, to come with, to view, lumitaw, lumabas, sumipot. Appearance, the outward look of anyo, mukha, ayos, hitsura, act of becoming visible, paglitaw, pagpapakita. Appease, to specify, to pacify, magpalubag, mapaghinahanon, magpapayapa, to satisfy as hunger, pahupain ang gutom, appeasement, pacification, pagpapayag, pagpapalubag, appelment, a person who appeals, taong naghahabol, ang naghahabol, appellate, having to do with appeals tungkol sa paghahagol, append, to add, to attach, magdagdag, maglakip. Appendicitis, affirmation of the human appendix, appendicitis. Appendix, an addition to the end of a book or document. Appendice, mga dahong, mga dagdag sa isang aklat, an outgrowth of the large intestine appendix. Appetite, a relish of foods or drink, gana or desire, inclination, hilig o gusto. Appetizer, something that excites the appetite, pampagana. Applaud, to show approval by clapping the hands. Pumalakpak. Apple, mansanas. Appliance, things like a tool, small machine, etc. used in doing something, kagamitan, aparato. Sanggapan. Applicable, capable of being used, magamit, maaring gamitin. Applicant, one who applies for a job, position. Ang humihingi, hingling. Ang mga kahiling, aplikante. Application, applying, putting on, paglalagay, pagpahatid, putting into effect, pagpairal, pagbibigay ang bisa. Apply, to put on, magpatong, maglagay, magpahatid, to use, to put in a use as a rule or law, gumamit na magsagawa, to apply for work, magpresenta o ma-apply. Appoint, to assign or fix a time or place, magtakda, maglaan, to choose, humirang, to assign, designate, mangnobra, to be designated, mahirang, appointive, filled by appointment, hinihirang, inorbrahan. Apportion, to divide and give out in fair shares, distribute according to some rule, magbahagi, magparati. Opposite, appropriate, angkop, wasto, bagay. Appraisal, valuation, estimate, tasa ang tayang halaga, kalkulasyon, pagpahalaga. Appreciate, to be grateful for, magpapasalamat, kumikilala ng utang ng loob. Appreciation, an appreciating, valuing, magpahalaga, admiring, pagpahangi, pagpuri, and enjoying, pagkalugod. Apprehend, to seize, arrest, humili, dumakip na sumanggap na dumampot. Bye-bye. I'm still page 20. I guess that's from page 5 to page 20. That's good. But still far away. So let's get started. Continue. That's tiring. Apprehensive, afraid, worried, anxious, takot, nag-aala, nangamba, nagbabagmag. Apprentice, a person who is learning a trade, a profession, or art. Apprentice, ang gawang nagsanaysay. Apprise, to inform, notify, advise, magbigay alam, pagpasabihin. Approach, to draw near, Lumapit the way by which a plane can be reached, daang pagtunggo, daan sa pagpupunta. Approbation, approval, patibay, praise, papuri, favor, opinion, or consent. Pagpayag, pagsang-ayon, appropriate. Suitable fit, bagay ang kaup, wasto, akma to set apart from some special use, maglaan. Appropriate, a thing or sum of money set apart for some special use, laan, gugulin, approval, approving, sanction, pagpapayag, praise, papuri. Approve, to give approval or consent, pag pahintulot, umayag, sumang-ayon, mag-aproba. Approximate, nearly correct, more or less, humingkit, kumulang, halos katumbas. April, the fourth month in Abril. Apron, garment worn to protect clothes. Apron. Apropos, fitting it, suitable, bagay, angkop, akma, tumpak. Apt, likely, malamang, maari, quick to learn, matalino, madaling matuto. Aptitude, an ability, kakayahan, natural tendency, hilig, special, fitness, kaangkukan, katumpakan. Aquatic, adjacent growing or living in water, nakabuhay sa tubig. Arable, fit for plowing or cultivation, maaro raro. Masasaka, mapahalamanan, arbiter, to decide a dispute, taghatol, tanghasga, tagapagpamagitan, arbitrary, based on one's wishes or will, not going by any rule or law. Ayon lamang sa sariling kagustuhan, kuro-kuro, hindi alinasod sa batas. Arbor, a kind of lattice work over which vines grow. Balag, arc, a curved structure that bears the weight of the material above it. Arco o balangtot. Archaic, an ancient sa unang panahon, matanda at tinggo. Archangel, ang archangel, archbishop, a bishop of the highest rank. Arsobispo, archer, a person who shoots with bow and arrows. Mamana, what is that? Mamamana. Archipelago, a group of many islands, kapuluan. Architecture, the science or art of building, arkitektura. Ardent, burning, fervent, marurubo, maalab, eager, enthusiastic, masigla, masigasig. Ardor, the warmth, emotion, fervor, init, labab, katamitan. Arduous, hard to do, requiring much effort, mahirap, using up much energy, tiring. Nakapagod, area, district, purok. Laki, sukat, bahagi. Argue, to discuss with someone who disagrees, magtalo. To dispute, with shouting, magtatalan. To persuade by giving reason, humikmo. Argument, arguing, pagtatalo, pakikipagtalo. Reasoning, pagagatuwiran, pagmamatuwid. Argumentative, fond of arguing, mahilig sa pakikipagtalo. Arid, dry, tuyo, tigang, aridity, dryness, pagkatulo, pagkatigang. Arrive, correctly, rightly, nang wasto. Arise, to get up, stand up, tumindig, tumayo. Aristocrat, one belonging to the upper class, aristocrata. Mahirikling tao. Arithmetic, arithmetica. Palatusan. Ark, in the Bible, the large boat in which Noah saved himself, Arka daong, a chest or box, kaban baon. Arm, the part of a person's body, missing baraso. Armada, a fleet of warships, armada. Mga vapor, bandimig. War, equipment, and supplies. Mga okay, wait, possible. I'll be back. Just a quick moment lang because someone's calling me. Wait lang. I mean, pick it up first. Oh, wait, I'm back. Sorry, it took me a while to. I didn't cut it, so I wasn't gone too long, hopefully. Arm, the part of a person's body, bisig braso. Armada, a fleet of warships. Armada, mga vapor, pandigma. Armaments, a war equipment and supplies, mga kagamitan-gamitan pandigma. Mga sandata, armful, as much as one arm or both arms can hold. Pangko, armistice, a temporary peace. Pansamantalang kapayapaan. Armor, a covering worn to protect the body in fighting. Baluti. Armory, the place where arms are kept, taguan o laglayan ng mga armas. Armpit, the hollow under the arm of the shoulder. Kilikili. Army, an organized group of soldiers. Hukbo. Aroma, a fragrance, bango. Samyo, halimuyak, a spicy odor. Masarap ng amoy. Aromatic, fragrant, mapango, mahalimuyak. Arose, to stir, incite, rouse. Pamuka, pagsusol, to awaken, gumising. Arrange, to put in order, mag-ayos, arrangement. Putting in a certain order, pag-ayos, pagsaayos, plan, balak, panukala, plano. Array, a display, tanghal, order, or arrangement, kaayusan. Arrears, a debt due but not paid, atraso, kulang ang kahutian ang natitirang utang. Arrest, to seize by an authority of law, umili, dumakip, umaresto, magpatigil, mapahinto. Arrival, the act of arriving, dating datal, arrival, to come, dumating, sumipot, dumatal. Arrogance, too great pride, labis na kapalupon. Arrogant, haughty, pagmastas, self-opinionated, stuck up, hambog. Arrogate, to claim or to take without right. Kumakam, mangangin. Arrow, the thing that is shot from above. Palado, tunod, arson. A malicious burning of property, panililab. Arsonist, a person who maliciously burns property. Manunog, maninilab, art. Skill, kasanayan, drawings, painting, acting, sining arte. Arteria, artful, cunning, sly, tuso. Skillful, ingenious, clever, atalino. Article, a literary composition in a newspaper, etc. Lathali. Agriculture, distinct, maliwanag, malinaw. Articulation, a way of speaking, paraan ng pagsasalita. Artifice, chicory, daya lang, linang, katatusan, pakana. Artificial, made by human skill or labor, not natural. Artificial, hindi tunay. Artistic, done with skill and good taste, masining, nasa arte. Artistry, pagkamasining. Artless, natural, simple, without any trickery, natural, walang malay, payak, simple. Absentos, asbestos. Ascend, to move upward, rise, pumaitas, pumailangan. Ascension, the act of ascending, pag-akyat, pagsampa, pag-ilangang. Ascertain, to learn with certainly, about, tumiyak. Ascribe, to assign to a cause or source, dahilanin. Ash, what remains of a thing after it's been thoroughly burned. Abo, ashamed, feeling ashamed, na hihiya. Ashen, like ashes, pale as ashes. Napuputla, malabo. Ashore, to or on shore. So, kati o nasa kati. Ash Wednesday, the first day of Lent. Miraculous ng abo. Aside, apart, besides, bukod sa, on one, besides, to, one side, sa isang tabi. Asinine, stupid, silly, tanga, gago. Hanggal, hugunggong. Ask, to ask a question, magtanong, to request, humingi, to invite, mag-anyaya. Askance, with suspicion, may maalinanan. Oh, God. Oh, God. Askew, to one side, nakatigil, not in proper order, hindi maayos. Aslant, in slanting or leaning position, hilig, nakaling, kiling, asleep. Sleeping, tulog, half asleep, half awake, alimpungat. Aspect, look, appearance, astia anyos, ayos, hitsura, asperity, roughness in manner, gaslaw. Asphalt, a dark-colored substance much like tar. Asphalto, tar, alkitran. Aspirant, a person who aspires. A person who seeks a position of honor. Aspirante, taong nanghahangad. Aspiration, a desire, nais nasa. Aspire, to seek, long for, maghangad. Magmithi, nasain, aspirin, a drug for headaches, colds, etc. Aspirin. As, donkey, as no, assail, to attack, sumalakay. To attack is to enforce, lumusob. Assailant, a person who attacks. And nanalakay. Assassin, a murderer, ang pamatakay ng pataksil. Assassinate, to kill, murder, a secret or treachery way. Umatay ng pataliksik. Assault, to attack. Salakay, lusob, duluhong. Assemble, a group of person gathered together, katipunan, kapulungan for a meeting. Assemblance, to gather together, bring together, magtipon. Assembly, a gathering of persons who pagtitipon-tipon, assemblyman, representative, kinatawan, kongresita, set, an acceptance of proposal, etc. Pagsang-ayon, pagpahulungan. Assert, to state positivity, declare, mapahayag, may saysay. Assertion, positive declaration, ang iingit, ang sinasabi, ang sinisay. Assess, to estimate the value of properly income for taxation. Tasahan ang pagbuwisan. Assessment, an assessing pagtasa sa pagbuwiyang ng halaga ng ari-arian. Assessor, a person who estimates the value of property or income for taxation. Tasador, tagastasa. Asset, something that having value, bagay ng may halaga. A valuable item that is owned, property, ari-arian. Assiduity. Diligence, sigasig, kasigasigan. Kasigasigan. Where was I? I lost. There it is. Pangsumipikap, assiduous, diligent, masigasig, masikap, matiyak. Assign, to appoint, to oppose, or duty, matalaga. Assignment, something to be done. Work assigned, gawain, trabaho, o takdang aralin. Assimilate, to absorb, digest, or tumunaw. Assist, to help, tumulong, sumaklabo. Assist, a helper, aid, kawani, katulong, a person who has second in rank, pangalawa. Associate, ang companion, kasama, a partner in business, kabakas o kasosyo. Association, a union of persons with an object or purpose, samahan, kapisanan, kalipunan, asosyon. Assort, sort out, classify, arrange in sorts, magka-lasipika, bukod-bukod, manguri. Assorted, various different kinds, sari-sari, halo-halo. Assume, to take up one's duties, manungkol, hawakan, ang tungkulin. Assume, not true, di tunay. Assurance, making sure or certain, pagpatotoo, pagtiyak, pagsiguro. Asterisk, a star used in printing and writing to call attention to a footnote or to indicate an omission. Artistico, astern, at or toward the rear of a ship, south, nasa, hulihan ng vapor. Asthma, disease that causes difficulty in breathing, hika-asthma. Astonishment, great surprise, amazement, wonder, labis na pagtaka, pagkamangha. Astounding, very surprising, lukbang, kataka-taka. Astray, isn't out of the right way of wandering, ligaw. Astride, with legs as far apart, nakabuka-buka. Astrology, the study of the stars to see what will happen. Astrolia. Astronomer, an expert in astronomy, astronomy in the science that deals with the heavenly bodies, astronomia. astuteness, craftiness, shrewdness, katusuhan, asylum, institution of support and the care of the insane, the blind, orphans, etc. Ampunan o asilo. Atheism, a disbelief in the existence of God. Atheismo. Athlete, a person who trains in exercises of strength, speed, and skill. Atleta, manlalaro. Athlete's foot, alipunga. Atlas, a book of maps. Atlas ng libro ng mga mapa. Atmosphere, air, hangin. Atom, a very small particle of a chemical element. Atomo. Atomic. Atomica, atomic. Atone, to make amends, to expiate, magbabayad. Atonement, repentance, pagsisi. Atop, prep on the top, at the top, itaas, nasa dulo. Atrocious, very wicked, nakapasama, buktot. Atrocity, the great wickedness, kabukutan, kasamaan. Astropy, a wasting away of the muscles. Atrophy, pagkatuyot ng laman. Attach, to fasten to or connect, magkabit, maglakip, attacking, salakay, lusob, atake, attain, to arrive at each umabot, attainment, an accomplishment, ability, kakayahan, pinag-aralan. Attempt, to try, to intend, magtangka, sumubok. Attend, to be present at dumalo, to take charge of mga asikaso. Attention, notice, pansin, reflecting on, paglilimi, care of asikaso, pangangalaga, to bring to attention of, magsasabi at magpabitan. Attest, to bear witness, give proof of, certify, magpatunay, magpatotoo. Attic, a space just below the roof of a house, kwartong nasa pagtigan ang kisame at mga bubungan. Attic. Attire, dress, kasautan, damit. Attitude, a way of thinking regarding palagay sa loobin, attorney, abogado, mananggol. Attract, to win or attention or liking of, umakit, makatawag ng pansin, malina. Attraction, a thing that attracts or pleases. Attraction, pag-akit, pantawag-tawag, pansin. Attrition, repentance because of fear, pagsisi dahil sa takot. Auction, public sale of property to the highest bidder, subasta. Audacious, impudent, bastos, makapal ang mukha, matapang ang hiya. Audacity, rudeness, kabastusan. Audible, that can be heard, loud enough to be heard, dinig. Audience, an assembly of listeners or spectators na mga na nagkikinig, mga tagapagkinig. Audit, to examine and check business accounts, magtuos, sumuri ng kwenta, mag-audit. Audition, a hearing test, the voice of a singer or speaker. Audition, audition. Auditor, a person who audits accounts, tagasuri, auditor, tagagustos. Auditorium, a large building for an audience, large hall, auditorium. Ager, a carpenter's tool for boring holes, barena, balibol, pambustas. Augment, to increase, enlarge, magpalaki. Augur, one who predicts, manghuhula. Augury, prediction, hula. Au revoir, till I see you again. Hanggang sa muli, hanggang sa muling pagkita. Auspicious, omen, sign. Tanda, palatandaan. Auspicious, fortunate, mapalad, maganda. Favorable, angkop, bagay, magaling, mabuti. Austere, stern, severe or strict, maghinggit, pagbiliksik, magpaliksik. Austerity, strictness, pagkamahinggit, pit. Authentic, true, tanay, talaga, totoo. Authentic, to establish the truth of, show to be valid or genuine, magpatunay, magpatotoo. Authenticity, reliability, pagiging tunay, kapaniniwala. No one who writes books, stories. Author, may akda, sumulat, author, may kata. Oh boy, but honestly, it's not. We're at page 26 now, and it seems that we're actually gonna end close to the letter A's and move on to the B's, because B start at page 27. It says so here. Authoritatives ought to be obeyed, dapat sundin. Authorization, giving power to pagbibigay, kapangyarihan. Autobiography, the story of a person's life written by himself, sariling talambuhutay. Autocracy, an absolute authority or government, autocracia. Autocrat, a ruler having unlimited power, punong may lubos na kapangyarihan, autocrata. Automatic, just moving or acting by itself, automatica, done without thought, kusa. Autonomous, self-governing, may kasarinlan, nagsasarili. Autopsy, a medical examination of a dead body to find the cause of death. Autopsia. Autumn, the reason of the year between the summer and winter. Taglagas. Avail, to be used or benefit to mapapakinabangan. Available, that can be had, magagamit, makakuha. Avarice, an excessive desire for money. Katawan o kasanang pera. Avenge, to get revenge for, maghingati. Avenge, no one who avenges a wrong, tagapaghingati. Avenue, a wide street. Avenadi, aver, to assert, sabihin ng buong tiwala. Average, usual, ordinary, karaniwan. Averse, oppose, tutol, salungkat, laban o kontra. Aviator, a person who flies an airplane. Aviator, taong nagpapalipad ng aeroplano. Avid, greedy, avaricious, masakim, matakaw. Avocado, alligator per avocado. Avoid, to keep out of the way of, umiwas, umilag. Avow, to admit, acknowledge, umanim, tumanggap, to declare, frankly, magtapat. Await, to wait for, maghintay, magantabay. Awaken, to rouse from sleep, wake up, gumising, pumukaw. Award and prize, gantimpala, premyo. Aware, knowing, realizing, conscious, but ati alam. Away, not here, wala. A great fear with sudden wonder, sindak. Awesome, causing awe, kasindak, sindak. Awful, fearful, terrible, kakilala. Kilabot, katakot-takot. Awkward, not graceful in movement, clumsy, saliwa. Lampa, asiwa. Twisted to one side, pilit-pilit, paling. Axe, a total for chopping wood. Palakaw, puthaw, axiom, a self-evident, isang katotohanan hindi magangalangan ng paliwanag. Axis, axle, a bar on which a wheel turns. Azure, blue, soul, bughagaw. Finally at letter B. Wait, it took me this long. Oh God. Bubble, empty, foolish, talik na gawa, to felt secrets, mabunyag ng mga lihim. Baby, infant, bata. Bachelor, man who is not married, binata. Person who has the first degree of college or university, bachelor. Back, a part of a person's body, likod. Backbite, to speak of the lives of the person behind their back. Magchismis, manira sa talikuran. Backbone, the main bone of the back in man, mammals, gulugod. Backer, a person who supports another person in some plan or idea. Tagatingkilik. Background, the past experience, knowledge, and training. Karanasan na pag-alalan. Backhand, a stroke made with the back of the hand, adablis bigwas. Help, backing, support, help, tulong, tangkilik. Backward, with the back first, para urong, pantalikod, una ang likod toward the starting point, pagbalik. Bad, not good, masama. Bad blood, unfriendly, feeling, hatred. Sama, galit, poot. Badge, metal badge worn on breast, taspa. Badly, in a poor manner, masama, bulok. To baffle, to perplex, tumaratan, lumito. Bagas, sugarcane, refuse after the juice has been removed. Bagaso, sapal. Baggage, suitcase, mga maleta. Baggy, hanging loosely like a bag, maluwang. Bail, the guarantee necessary to get a person's free from arrest until he is to appear for trial. Fianza, lagang. Bait for catching fish, rats, pain. Bake, to cook something in an oven, magluto sa humo. Bakery, baker's shop, panderia, tinapayan. Baker, panadero, magtitinapay. Balance scales, timbangan, the difference between the debit and credit sides of an account. Balance, bald, a holy or party without hair on the head, kalbo o panot. Balderash, nonsense, kalukuhan, empty, useless, kuskus, balungkos. Baleful, evil, harmful, masama. Balk, to stop and to refuse to go on. Migil at ayaw lumakad. Ball, a formal dance ballet sayawan. Baloon, a tight bag filled with some gas, lobo. Ballot, a piece of paper used in voting. Balota, the method of secret voting. Batohon, sa pamagitan ng balota. Page 28. I think it's already been an hour long. It's already been an hour long, so I think this is all my storage could handle. So reluctantly, I could still go, but this is probably the limit of my storage. So if you want to see more of this challenge, tell me so I could continue the challenge from page 28. It's also getting very difficult to speak all the words on my mouth. It's really been painful to do this little challenge for just an hour, but it is doable to do more. So tell me if I should do more of these videos, because we reached an hour long of video, and I'm gonna release an uncut version and maybe a cut version of this video. So a lot of storage will be required, and I can't handle it with my current equipment. So I'll leave it here. Adios. Thank you for staying to. Honestly, I'm tired. I don't know. I'm a bit tired, honestly.